Well, good morning, BA107 students. This is Mr. Doucette. This is our final week in our human relations course here at Cerritos College. So good job hanging in there and getting done. We have not a full week, just so you know. The class does end on Friday, so you need to get everything turned in on Friday. But this week we're going to be looking at one more content piece, and then you have your final assignment that you're working on, and I'll try and give you a little more details on that in this video. But it's going to be on organizational structure and change. So once again, you're going to have a study plan on that. You're going to have a discussion post on that. You're going to have a quiz on that. And then you have your final assignment that you're doing. So let's take a look at this together. So here we are in our homepage in Canvas, and I'm going to scroll down here to select the last module. So our class ends on the 13th of March, which is Friday of this week. I'm going to select that. So here we are in the final 2 weeks of our class. So I'm going to scroll down. By the way, I'll be grading your discussion posts from last week and your quiz, etc. I think it's, yeah, or actually this was week 7, so week 8 was a discussion post. I've already graded everything from week 7. So I'll be also your quiz has already been graded, but your discussion post I'll be grading over the next day, probably today. And then your final assignment is continuing on into one more week. So here we are looking at our final week of class. Again, you have a study plan on organizational structure and change. You have a discussion post on change, and then you have a quiz on those topics. And then you're going to be continuing, or should I say completing, which I'll change that in a minute here, to complete final assignment, and that's on this change management and analysis. So I'm going to select that just to give you an overview. So this originally was designed as a group project, and unfortunately, it's very difficult in Canvas to get everybody together in a group. And plus, we have two different modules in this class, and I didn't want any crossover. So I decided just to keep it as an individual assignment, and I think it's going to be a little easier. I kind of tailored it back just a bit. So if you look at it earlier in the week, last week, you might have saw, oh, I had to write a 10-page report. Well, I've removed the report. All you need to do now is a PowerPoint slides, probably 5 or 6 that cover the content, and then a 2 to 3 page or a 2-page reflection. That's it. So that's a little easier. But what you're going to do is you're basically going to research an organization. So you can do it. Somebody asked me today, can I do it to an organization outside of the college? Yes. But don't make it a big thing like Apple. Make it something small because it's too easy to find a lot of information to use AI when it comes to big corporations. But if you do it with a local business that's only one business in your community and you've actually done your evaluation, then yes, or even better, you can do it within your college or university. It says view the class one unit within the larger organization of your college or university. So that's where they're directing you. So it's best if you do there because you can't really use AI to do that. And so anyway, you're going to be asking yourself questions about their organization and about their culture. So basically, you really can just put the questions together, make sure your analysis includes the 3 levels here when it comes to those questions. And then you're going to use those questions to collect evidence and data, and then you're going to develop a plan. So make sure you put it in this order. Step 1, and give your answers. Step 2, your answers. Step 3, your answers. Step 4, which is to create a 10 to 12 slide deck, and then reflection. So these are the 2 things you must turn in: a slide deck, presentation, and a reflection. Now, you're not going to be giving the presentation. You don't need to record it, just a PowerPoint slides of your presentation, and that's going to be good enough for me, along with your 1 to 2 page reflection. So that's the assignment. So do your research, follow the prompts that are given in the assignment, create a PowerPoint presentation, a slide deck. That's all it is. You don't have to use PowerPoint. You can use Google Slides or whatever, and then give me a 1 to 2 page reflection on what you learned as a result of that particular assignment. So it says right here, what you learned about organizational behavior or analyzing the class, and how has the project deepened your understanding of leadership and motivation. Those 2 questions should be answered in that reflection. So that's the assignment. I think that's pretty much it. I just want to say thank you for being a great class. I've enjoyed this class. It's been a little bit of a challenge because we're trying to utilize what's called regular substantial interaction. I've been trying to participate in the discussion posts. I've been trying to give you pretty detailed comments and discussion or comments back on and feedback on your assignments, on your discussion posts. So please make sure, hopefully you've been reading those and they've been helpful to you, but I've been trying to go in and really analyze. So it's been taking me a lot longer because I'm trying to make sure I give you healthy, productive feedback. But it's been rewarding for me as well because I'm learning things from you guys as I'm reading through those assignments. So keep up the good work, not only in this class, finish well, but also in all the classes that you take here at Cerritos College. And I just want to say, I look at every one of my classes as kind of a divine thing. And so I believe I got to know you a little bit so that I can help you become even better in your future, maybe help you with a reference for a job or a reference for a scholarship or something like that. So please don't hesitate to reach out to me if there's any way that I can help you as an instructor to advance your career and your interests. If you have any issues in your life going on, you're facing crises, you don't know who to turn to, you can certainly email me or text me. I'll definitely at least pray for you if I can't give you any direction on your issues. I'm certainly happy to do that. Again, I look at it as a divine thing that I got to know you, so I want to make sure that this divine meeting continues on and into your future and helping you succeed in all that you end up doing. And when you get to that final place and you get a great job and you're excited about your future, please don't hesitate to reach out to me and let me know where you're at, what you're doing. I'd be happy to rejoice with you in all that you accomplish. So thanks again for being a great class, and maybe I'll see you in another one somewhere here at Cerritos College.